Hello everybody and welcome back to the pYanodons playthrough. It's your ghostified gamer, and look, I have a thing down here now. Finally, it's in the network, so all I gotta do is just drive on in here. If I have trash in my trash slots and I need stuff, I just pull in, let the bots do their thing, and pull on out. Today, we are ripping steel. And I went ahead over here. Oh boy, all this is coming out. All this, yeah. Doesn't seem like much, does it? But we'll speed this up and then we'll rip it up. I got some belts routing around here. I ripped up the miners already here, and I'm going. This we need for aluminium currently. And we need to fuel up our Vitter alloy build over here, specifically the antimony oxide. We still need fuel for that. So until this is ripped out, I'm still kind of dependent on this running here this little bit. But what's funny is I'm running it off of the tidal power plant. I could put some wind over here too, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna leave that there for now. And that'll come up. Help? Well, yeah, I still need help. A lot of it. Yeah, we'll rip that up, and then this comes out here. I might make an iron outpost out of this just to, you know, keep this area going. Could pop up over here, but I'm not too sure, you know. I got a long way to go. Good Lord. I thought this is kind of interesting. I'm watching this thing. 5,800. 5,800. This was filled to, like, capacity, 21,000. And which is great, is that kind of proves my theory that we are. Oh, look at this! This is going. Check it out. Check it out. Yeah. So my theory was that once we started pulling away from the processes that just generate stone, gravel, sand, dirt, things like that, and get into sand casting, the sand casting is what chews up all that mess. That is awesome. And so our trash train area is still needed though, because we're gonna have a lot of garbage coming out of certain processes. Without further ado, let's go up and rip the steel. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I wanted to do one thing. Oh, and then this loop here, what I'm gonna do, I might do a 1-2-1 train, and then fill it up with like belt, power poles, underground splitters, things like that we're gonna need a lot of. This has been a long time coming, but you know, these little guys, they do just fine delivering to me, so I'm all right with that. Oh, I wanted to get 6 trains or 3 trains for the steel. And steel is needed for one of the things that you could do here in Helmod while we're driving here. Oh, look at this, our next project. Oh wait, I was trying to get copper figured out. I deleted everything, and I'm trying to get the low-grade copper dust. I'm having trouble getting that resolved, and it comes from this process, the low-grade rejects. If you click on this, I pull it down here, and it's coming up 0 all the time. And I'm like, come on, man, what is going on? This goes right to plate. You know, if you click on that, oops, I hate that when you hit escape and it does that. So it goes up here, which it means it's having trouble being resolving. So we click on that, and it doesn't resolve it. It's getting very annoying. It is so freaking annoying. Right now, what it's doing is now it's taking over. I'll pull that out. So this is the grade 4. And what I was doing was clicking on this, because this gives us grade 4. And so I'm like, okay, let's do that. Now, you know, this is 19, which is understandable. And then when you click on this, it only has 1 recipe here. And now we're getting this garbage here. See, and it knocked it down. And then we click on this one, and here's your copper rejects. which is here. So it should add to that. Now, if I pick this one, wait a minute, that's copper rejects too? Oh, weird. Okay, there's 2 of them. Copper rejects. I wonder if I had this. Yeah, the copper rejects is giving me issues here. Now, this one, let's see what this one does. Oh, okay. See, it popped it down there. And now we'll click on this. And this comes from the grade 2. Now, look at all the jaw crushers. Holy cripes. Oh, okay. All right. And now I understand that, you know, the copper here, we'll click on that and that. We'll just get that out of the way. Now, if you look up here, see we've got a little bit of the low-grade copper dust still hanging around. And that is right here. And if you click on this, it only comes up, you know, we only have this option right here. And we click on that, and it puts it up here, and that means it's having trouble resolving it. So I'm going to get rid of that. That little bit of copper that comes out of there, the only thing it's going to do is affect, well, this one will go down a little bit, but it will affect the oxygen furnace on down because we're adding this little bit right here, the low-grade copper dust. Now, what I could do, you know, if I take this out and go into a different area and try and calculate it and then come in here, what I'm thinking of doing is taking this here and calculating it based on what we're getting and kind of ballpark it. And then I can do the change the percentage here based on how many copper plates we're going to get out of this process. Because, you know, like, again, if we click on that, this is the cube, that low-grade copper, and we get 0.6 plate out of this. So it's really not a minimal amount, but it does add up. And it will it'll cut down basically the input requirements. Just a fraction, but sometimes that's all you need to knock a machine out. And so I definitely want to play with this. Okay, so let's speed this baby up. So before I do that, I wanted to, so we're going to work on this. Lead. Lead is used in some things for our green or not so simple circuit. So if we go, here's our lead right here, and we go down, I think, yeah, it goes here. And that's it, really. It's just one thing. And then the other, it was titanium I wanted to work on. Oh, yeah. Titanium, we can work on that today too. If I'm going to speed up both. I'll collect the materials, all that. We don't have any new technology for titanium. I want to get this out of here and get it outposted, obviously, so we can have it on trains, in autonomous build, on trains. We do need titanium for our drill head, as well as our trains and our, hub. What I'm going to do, I don't know if I want to change this to, like, 5-plate, God, I wish we didn't have to use this one. It'd be nice to be able to cast it, but, 12.5, that's not too bad. 13. Well, I could probably do 12. Let's cut this down. Let's see what 4 does. Yeah, 10. Okay, I like that better. We'll quadruple our output, We got, wait, where's the, what's this now? Titanium rejects. Oh, do I have to redo? I think I might have to redo this. We got that. Oh, this one. Oh, is it? That's the ore. I think I shoved this down here. Let's see if we go up. Okay. Oh, interesting. This is 13. That's 2. Okay. I might have to redo this. I'll redo it off screen. And I wish we could take these and move them around, reposition them. Maybe I'll just delete this one and bring it over here. That way it's in order, Yeah, it'd be nice to have the ability to shuffle things around, but that's a big ask, Okay, let's speed this baby up and get rid of steel. All right, looks like we've got the steel out of the base. Let's pop that on there. That was a terrible Australian accent. I'll never do that ever again, I promise. Look at all this crap. Look at all these belts, man. And I went back to base and dumped more off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's 1,000 belt right there. Now, we repurpose the belt, when we do these kind of things, but it's a lot less belt. Granted, we had to get things into trains, and the best way to do that is belt it in. We didn't have all the fun stuff, Okay. I might be... I don't know. I don't know if I should limit these trains or not, but I'm just going to leave it. Why not? Heck with it. When we need steel, we got steel now. Okay, so it is done. Oh my god. That was like hours of work. I mean, it's just a lot of just waiting and, pulling. Okay, so, I don't have a radar here, but that's okay. So these miners are powered by this hydro plant, which is funny. That cracks me up. Pretty cool. I don't think I need a radar there. Let's see here. Pulled power from... I got power coming from here, and then I'm just distributing it to here. And then I suppose I could pull these power poles up and just go boop, boop, But yeah, well, we'll get that stuff back later. There we go. Steel is... Oh my god, remember this? Remember we had all this stuff here? All this is gone. But it seems like there's just so much more. I mean, it's so tightly packed over here, you know, hacking in and, you know, all that. That's how, you know, that's how it starts. I'm going to collect the materials as promised for titanium and lead. I'm going to take a steel train to home and get the stuff so we could do the stuff. Oh, you got a fuel stop on you. Okay. Oh, yeah, you know what? I forgot. I was thinking these builds were going to be like these, you know, the stone brick and all that, but it turns out these are much more compact, more stuff going on, but you can see the footprint is just completely, like, we're getting more a plate than we did before. We're minimizing our stone and, you know, and gravel and all that crap. So the builds are smaller and we get more out. We're getting more plates than what we have. It's pretty crazy, you know? I mean, look at this. This thing is way overbuilt. You know, this could be minimized. And here's our, what is this one here? Oh, wait, come on. This is our iron. Oh, no, this is steel. Yeah, we're at steel. I mean, look at this. This is how steel is right now. And imagine, well, we pulled our coke build out of it. You know, look at the size relative to what we had before. I mean, yeah, like this is, like I said, this is a little bit overbuilt on the input side, but the output side, that's it right there. We get this stuff right here is taking place of basically the advanced foundries. You know, if you think about it, all this stuff is basically processing the copper into those different things and all that. Now, granted, we have to have a lot of rail infrastructure, but that's pretty darn cool. Which train am I in? Okay. All right, I will meet you. Oh, what I was going to say, I got sidetracked. I am going to cap this here. And I'm going, oh, I was going to move this too. I'm going to move this down. I have to go over the yards. That's the only problem. Yards take so much space. Yeah, I want to move this here down. It's no big deal. I could snake it from here, you know, like right here and go up. That's our input to the, you know, coal fuel. And then I'll take a T here and we'll go across this. Whoop. Oh, I can't go in there. Well, I'll T across here and then we'll go down. Now, what that allows, well, I don't know. I don't want to build anything in this space here. I'd rather leave it open. I'll work on that, and then we'll get on to the next two builds. All right, well, I'll take this thing to the fuel stop and take it home. All right, I'll see ya. Well, see you in about a nanosecond. Okay, I've been a busy boy. All right, a little bumper to the speed up here. We're gonna try and get two things out of the way, and then we'll close it out real quick. I went a little crazy. Oh my gosh. All right. We're in 4-lane roads now. 4-lane land. Yep. So I moved this down. I got rid of the borax patch because it was bothering me. And I got a new yard. All labeled up and ready to go. That's 2. Actually 3. The 4 lanes go all the way down. And whoa! I got a little experiment I'm running here. I'm trying to get a 4-lane to 2-lane intersection. The plan here is that these, I like these. I like my Celtic knots. They're pretty cool. But if I want to tie into a 2 to a 4, the throughput on these will probably be lower than this. Because, you know, as I'm looking at this, I'm crying inside. I'm dying inside, I should say. Oh my god, this is so much. I'm going to be doing some experiments with 4-lane to 2-lane. I don't really like this. It makes me hurt. So most likely what I'm going to be doing is a 2 to 4T. And then we'll offset. We'll do an offset. And the yards will be on the ends here for each section, LTN yards. and, you know, that kind of thing. I wouldn't mind trying to get these to output here, but, you know, if I'm going to be doing back-to-back yards, it's going to be kind of tricky. Although I could do, you know, an input. Well, I like this. This is a loop. Oh, I don't like that, but, you know. But, you know, I'm playing around with some different ideas here. I got this off the internets. Is a 4-lane thing. It's not finished. There's so many. Oh, the reason I don't like this one here is a lot of chain signals. A lot of chain signals. So it might be really throughput limited on trains to begin with. So I'm going to probably do the T. I'm going to rip this mess out of here. And I was trying to get it on grid with my current train system. This one is off by a tile. The power poles are. In order to get it to tile so it, you know, matches up, you have to play around with it a little bit. Not a big deal. I'm a little concerned about the throughput, though. Going through, I have a feeling that trains are going to be backed up. Oh, and then let me show you where this is. I don't know who this guy is. If you search 4-lane rails, 4-lane intersection, it might come up. It's a Reddit post. I like he's got these one-way in segments and loops, and he's got a 2-lane system as well. I don't know what the SC is. And then there's this nice 4-lane intersection. I kind of like this one, actually. It's pretty nice. So I'll have to check that one out. I'll have to try that one out. He's got these one-way in, one-way outs. Which I like to have the 2-way in, 2-way out. So those are the 2-laners. It's got a loop. 4-lane to 1-lane, 4 to 2 stubs. I might be able to take this and use it with the current rail system that I have. I don't know. We'll see. I don't necessarily like that bump out. I understand he's trying to bypass around the mess, the chaos. But so that bump out is kind of, but it actually takes away from being space efficient. And then here's the intersection. Look at all those chain signals. So basically what happens is this whole thing is a block. And he's got this goofy thing. Look at this thing. He's calling it a buffered SC. I don't know what SC stands for. If anybody knows, let me know. Unless I might figure it out. I don't know. But it looks like it's a 4-lane, like you put the 4-lane on here. I'm going to turn my bots off here. Whoop. We'll plop it here. And I think this goes on it. And because it looks like it fits here. I mean, it could. I don't know. It looks like it does. Yeah, right there. Well, maybe. Let's see here. Wait. How's it lining up? To the power pole? The power pole. Oh, maybe it lines up to that one. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so... yeah, I don't know what these are doing here. So it looks like it's a buffered intersection. I have no idea what those are doing there. It could be something like this, where it fits. Well, maybe no. I gotta go back. Let's see. It might be. Well, this connects. Looks like it's connecting here. But it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right here. So it's a pretty cool looking thing, though. I think it's neat. This could be a bypass this way. I don't know. I'm not too sure. Well, we'll Control Z that out of there. So yeah, I don't know. It's pretty neat. I'd like to figure that out, put it in place. It looks like a pretty neat little system there. We are going to work on the titanium. And then lead. I have lead down here. So what I'll do is I'll build that. And then I'll build... well, I don't know if we're going to be able to key it all up on the same episode, though. Here's the lead one. Yeah, lead. And then I designed the tin as well. Tin is a beast. I got 15 in here as well. So, I don't know why. 100 machines? Yeah, I don't know if I got something goofed up in here. I think there's something I'm not resolving in here that's causing it to be a larger build. So I might have to go over this again, but here's your... Well, I broke out the graphite rod. Here's your tin dust. This is a new recipe. And then we got the tin dust here, which needs grade 4 tin. I picked the grade 3 so that we could knock that out because that adds to this. And then we have tin ore rejects. I picked that. All right. I picked the recipe that gives us the rejects so we can get the grade 1. Grade 1, here's the tin ore rejects here. And then we've got grade 2 to grade 1. And then tin ore to grade 2 and 1. I guess it's okay. I don't know. Oh, wow. Look at this. Ugh! 2 and a quarter. Oh, I didn't notice that. Wow. That's a lot of ore. That's a lot of tin ore for this beast. Huh. Yikes. Now, I might be... You know what? I'm going to kick that down because we're going to do solder. Yeah, let's kick this down to 10. Oh, wait. Oh, I did it again. Escape. I want you. Why is it doing that? Oh, I got to go here. Yeah. Let's do 10. Now, yeah, because I forgot we're going to do solder. You know. What happened here? Oh. 10. There we go. Okay. And then we'll do 10 for this. I got to click on that one. And yeah, that's a lot of ore. All things considered, that's still over a belt. We're not doing that much in tin to begin with. I don't have it up here anymore. I think I deleted it. This one is converted into 4. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't think we need that much lead and tin going forward, because the solder is what's driving that. And I realized just now, it's like, oh wait, we're gonna get solder. So let's kick that down to maybe, let's do 5 plate, because that's probably what we're, way more than what we're doing now. So let's do that, and we'll do 5. That'll make it a little more manageable. Yeah, it's under a belt now. So we'll start with 5. I think that's a better option. I collected all the materials for this, but the lead, which is down there in by the hub, I can repurpose some of that into this thing here. So, okay, let's get started on this. Oh, another little development, because I needed landfill. I'm all about bootstrapping. We got 46 million stone patch here. So what I'm trying... Oh, it backed up a little bit. Well, what I'm trying to do is burn off the Kerrigan in a retorter. And then I added steam and water here. And I'm just sinkholing this crap, the shale oil. Because, you know, landfill's a pain in the ass. I've got 680 in there right now. I landfilled all the lakes in this section here. As lot, and also I had to, you know, go over the water there. That's done. Yeah, I'm just gonna let that run, and I go over there and I'll just shoot the chest of the Kerrigan. I hate doing it, but I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. All right, let's get this done. Whoa, that is some loud machinery there. Holy crap. Okay, well, I ran this through editing, and for some reason the audio isn't working for the game. It shows the meter going. It's bouncing around for Factorio whenever I'm walking around, but it's not sending it to the MP4 that's, you know, being generated as we speak. Well, it is done, and I checked the timing on the episode, and it's getting a little long, so unfortunately we can't get to the lead and all that. So we'll have to do those. Hopefully we'll get... I want to get lead and tin done next episode here. And then I think it's zinc after that, and then we're done with the plates. Kind of. Well, not really. We've got this one, we've got this one. Oh, aluminium. So we got 1, 2, 3... The glassworks is a different animal, and the beryllium starts down the path of the alloys. Once we get that, you know, we'll probably do that last. And then we've got these two builds here. The antimony oxide is going to be a separate build, along with the vitralloy, or vitralloy. So we have 1 and 2. Oh, and then we have plastic. That's not difficult, though. We should be able to crank some plastic out. This has been doing pretty good. 2 machines has been great. We'll up that, though. We'll get more plastic going, because a lot of the food require... Now, don't forget, some of the food, they have the tin can concept, so we need tin, we need plastic for some of the containers. So we're going to, you know, definitely want to make sure we do a good build of that. So we got 1, 2, 3 things here. And then we've got the Nexalit plate. I want to get that on a separate network, because we're going to need that for other things. You know, there's a couple recipes that use it directly. And then we have this here, which we want to separate out, which we are. But I want to get a nice build of this and a nice build of the intermetallics as well. So this way we have everything, you know, separated out. And then one thing I want to do with these smelters, and that's what I've been talking about, every so often here, is I want to get 2 smelters side by side. We'll have 2 and 2, and then we'll pipe in the gas and the kerosene into these, because we're always going to have gas and kerosene. Let's just put it, and then, we could switch the fuel out to something else that's going to be more consistent later and power all 4. But I'd like to go doing 2 and 2 with these, and then have 2 on one type of fuel on one side and 2 on the other side. And then I could do a 1-lane balancer, so that if only 2 are running on one side for one type of fuel, I don't think we're going to run out of fuel, but I want all 4 of them running, ideally. But I'd like to go maybe 2 or maybe 4 and 4. I don't know. We'll see. We'll put it in the hell mod and see what it does. Okay, let's end this sucker. We got titanium. The one issue that I had, real quick, was this is a lot easier build because there's not as much going on. Later on, it will get worse. Titanium gets pretty bad as far as complexity. I'm having trouble keeping this fed. This is nuts. A lot of titanium is getting sucked down, but if we look here, they're all running. We got a full thing going here. If this builds up, I'm okay with it. This is what we need right here. And the priority belt system is really working well here for this. You want to make sure that you have a full belt of this to handle all this, production here. So for the most part, it's working good. And here, this is the wild card right here. We don't know if we're going to get rejects, because this is a 50% chance. And this one doesn't always kick out the grade 3. It could kick out a gravel, and that's it. Crushes it and you get gravel. Butt kiss. Oh, look at that. We get the train here. There we go. Cool. That thing is cranking. Good. I decided to do this kind of system here. It worked really well. And I like this this design here with the belt coming straight out with the kick out of the gravel and the stone is really working. So I like that. I don't think it's necessary to drop this down. It is what it is. Aesthetics comes last, in my opinion. We're trying to get these builds up and running so we can kind of see how they're going to look. larger scale and more autonomous from that belt base. So yeah, we still got a lot of work ahead of us to get this belt base shut down. It is what it is. The Vraux, I'm thinking about keeping this in here. I could take this build and duplicate it and train it up to increase the capacity, is what I'm thinking. I could maybe tighten this up a little bit, but we have a working build right here for pyscience 1. And all you got to do is copy paste it, I might update some things, change some things. Like, for example, when we get Glassworks, what I'd like to do, I think I'd like to make the Petri dishes as an outpost eventually, before we do pyscience 2. We're definitely going to have to do that. The substrate, I think, is going to have to be outpostable. I don't know if we want to do... Like, the substrate goes to the labs as well as the glassware. This is going to be outpostable. We're going to have pyscience 1, 2, 3, and 4, I think. That's the alien stuff. We're taking whatever material and, putting in a bottle, basically. Logistics Science Pack uses the vial as well. So we have a lot of this. We're going to need this definitely on an outpost. And the stoppers, there's better recipes for that. So that's future plan. Okay, we'll end it here. Thanks for watching. We have titanium, 4 trains, all full. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Peace out.